playing great defense, but his offense won't be as prolific um, as KD's was. So again, I have a far better matchup at the 3 in this series than I had that last series because KD was giving out work. Pause. Pardon me if I sound a little bit out of breath. I was running around earlier doing some stuff cooking.
I want to come back to the question you asked me this morning. Who's my pick to win the finals? I really think you know the answer to that question. You know my answer.
I think I do, but I want to hear you say it out loud.
I think now that he's won the conference finals, the one is carrying it all the way to the finish line and will win the championship.
Look, I don't disagree that his performance has been noteworthy.
Noteworthy?
Yeah,
that's very diplomatic of you.
There is a chance, a slim chance, that he can get it done, but I'm not ready to commit to a prediction yet.
That's fine. It's even fair. I'll make sure to remind you of that when you come back in a few months talking about that was your prediction all along. We'll see then.
Without a crystal ball, Stephen A., I just don't know yet. We'll see.
Well, I'm making my prediction now. He's winning the finals.
Appreciate. Oh yeah, playoff game victory goes to Bucks. Oh, it wasn't even Miami we'd be looking at. It'd be the Magic. Ugh, I would have loved. I would have loved to get the Magic in the finals. That's an easy sweep, man. What? Magic ain't got nobody for me. But let's look and see, because that's gonna be Milwaukee. If he's playing against Orlando, that means we're playing Milwaukee in the finals. There's no way Magic beat them. No, no way Orlando Magic. First of all, them getting this far is amazing. I want to know what that roster was like. Yeah, like I said, we got Milwaukee. Let's talk to the OG right quick. Congratulations, that was truly spectacular performance at your last game. Showing great determination all year long. It's no wonder you and the team are headed to the finals. Which answer we're going with? Thanks, I can't believe we made it. It's a dream come true, or was there ever any doubt? We had some rough games, so let's go with that one. You're not dreaming, this is real. It's time to brew some coffee, deliver whatever protein shake you kids are drinking these days, and prep yourself for the next challenge. Always stay alert, I know. Any other words of wisdom? Honestly, I don't know. I'm a broken record when I say there's always room to improve, but your best chance of winning is to keep doing what you've been doing. That was their plan all along. Keep bringing my best game. I'll take it as a compliment. I only hope I can keep up the momentum. Just remember everything you learned up to this point. Find and maintain your balance. And try to store a little reserve energy that you could draw on if needed. I won't forget what you taught me. Good, and get some rest. The next few games will be the most important of your rookie year, maybe your whole career. If you claim the championship, the future is yours. Not sure if I'm more excited or nervous, but I'll give it my all like always. Talk later. I can already taste victory, and it sure is sweet. Thanks for the talk. Which one should I go with? Let's go with a little, you know what I mean? Boost the ego a little bit. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like I said, outside of Giannis, I'm not really worried about anybody on this Milwaukee team. So to keep it a beam with y'all, I absolutely expect this to be a sweep. Not even gonna lie. Not even finna pretend. I absolutely expect this series to be a sweep. Alright. So shout out to the Twitch stream. Shout out to the YouTube stream. And no further ado, let's go ahead and get ready to get to these finals, man. Game 1. Let's check these alerts right quick. Oh, yeah. That's what they set up for me to do for the entire series. So, game 1, make 4 free throws. Means I gotta get to the line. Let's look at this roster right quick. Yeah, so I got Middleton. Okay. Chris Middleton. I mean, he alright. But he not that kind of threat to worry about. Oh, they got Drew Bledsoe at point guard. Nah, this is ours. This is ours for real. Malcolm Brogdon. I always liked him as a player, although his career pretty much washed now. But yeah, let's get this show on the road. Chris Middleton, was a good two-way player for a while. His career is also washed now due to injuries. Not, lack of skill or anything like that. Injuries more than anything else. But, so they sent him to basketball hell, a.k.a. Washington Wizards, for Kyle Kuzma. Still funny.
And then there were 2. Time to kick off the NBA Finals here on EA Sports. Game 1 just about set to go. We're at Toyota Center in downtown Houston. Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. And welcome, I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, look at the Rockets coming into play. They're rested, they're ready to go, and they'll have home court advantage to begin here in games 1 and 2.
All right,
Jay,
let's get it.
The Rockets have so many different ways they can beat you, but with the Bucks and Giannis Antetokounmpo plus John Henson, how can they alter what the Rockets are trying to do?
Well, the Bucks have so many pieces, and they're also versatile. Whenever Giannis is involved in any kind of screen, you can easily switch
Let's
that.
start it off.
Dexterity and the quickness laterally to defend anybody on the perimeter. The major key in this ballgame, whenever James Harden is involved in the PNR, that's what John Henson, you have to blitz that. You have to read that. You have to get the ball out of his hands, and he has to recover quickly to the paint to deter drives at the rim, but also make sure that he's aware of Clint Capella on the perimeter who can knock down a mid-range shot. So that quickness, that cat-like reaction is something that John Henson's going to need all the time in this ballgame.
I got to the bucket right on him, right off to pause. Ooh,
it's hard.
That's a tough shot over Giannis.
Bucks
I know that I like that shot, James. I know you're trying to,
Bledsoe with it up top. Just getting going here in game 1. Here comes the screen.
What you want to do with that ball, Giannis?
Layup goes down. Well done.
Yeah, that's not a great matchup for our guy, but
we all knew what was going to happen.
It's James Harden once
like I
again.
said, he was a two-way player, so.
Able to convert inside. You feel that?
I don't really like that matchup, but we got the bucket, so we'll take it.
The basketball down just a couple. Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo to Lopez.
Ooh, that pass from Giannis.
Nice pace, sets it up.
Okay,
and
Giannis, who you think
slams
you
it
are?
down.
Over the shoulder? No
Gotta
look?
be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Yeah, hang on the rim, Jay. Knock it off.
Paul into the front court. He'll run the offense to Harden. Here comes the screen.
Oh, yeah. That's James.
James Harden missed his first. That one goes.
Get to it early, James. Get to it early.
Who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking
Watch
about
any of
this
these
game.
videos
We don't define
before.
players by
I
possessions
said
anymore.
that
Is
the
he
way,
a one or is
the
he a
way my
two?
team
No,
plays with
he's
James Harden
He is a scorer and
is
an elite
going.
passer.
You really can't do nothing with us. It's a blowout, guaranteed.
Short jumper misses.
Cash out, boy.
Lead is 2.
There you go.
Carries it.
Yeah,
But it was how he created the
height,
shot.
James.
As
There
a
we go.
defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the
Yeah,
ball.
out off rip.
Offensive player recognized that,
Yeah.
continuously
Yeah.
moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Yeah, Chris. You ain't got no bag.
Middleton.
Ain't got no bad,
to
Chris.
Antetokounmpo.
Yeah,
Antetokounmpo. 2 for 3 now here in the
We have
first.
3 though.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the
Yeah,
anomalies.
James, keep it
We have
going,
the players
James.
who feel comfortable
Keep it
being
going.
uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game.
You
cinches
versus
them
Brock,
and puts
he
them
can't
right
do
on
nothing.
balance
Ooh,
every time.
The drive, right to the basket. Giannis Antetokounmpo able to
Yeah,
recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked
That's a
that with
pull-up type
authority.
situation.
Bledsoe
James.
to
Trying to get all
Antetokounmpo.
the way to the rim with Giannis there. That work in our favor. He gonna go by him.
To
Great
Bledsoe.
defense, Clint. You ain't fall for the double cross.
Jumper's
Good
good.
defense, better offense.
That's lunch pail
Sheesh.
business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
It's in the hands of Harden.
Yo. I got you up if you need it, bro.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all
Ooh,
over
that
you.
was tough.
James
That was
Harden.
difficult.
He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Floater.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Honest, not even getting the ball up.
Cruises inside for 2.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Ball
Yeah.
across the
We
timeline.
really don't have no
Leads
answer
one.
for Giannis, bro.
Harden.
we just gotta have answers for everybody else. Oh yeah, you got Brook Lopez. I'm not calling for that.
Curling inside.
Good shot.
Harden knocks it down from mid-range.
I was gonna call
Look,
for the ball.
the Rockets don't
'cause
take too
he was
many
taking a while,
mid-range
but
jumpers. Actually, last
James
season,
Harden
they
versus
led the
Brook
league in
Lopez.
three-point attempts.
Nah,
Glad to see them actually
I gotta
find
let
the
him work.
two-point shot relevant these days.
Don't dunk on him.
Capella
Here we go.
snatching it out of the air. Middleton.
Just erasing mistakes.
Oh, and a putback.
Ooh, establishing the glass early, but the defense has to be better at boxing out.
Harden with the basketball. It's a
Yeah, he should've
one-point
boxed
game.
out.
13-12. Down low Capella.
And one.
And the foul. And a
Let's go.
chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive
He
player.
said you can't see
Sometimes
him.
luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but
That's tough.
and one.
That's tough, Clint. Great catch. Great pass from James. And the decision to go around him, I don't know, kind of made
Clint Capella trying to cash in on a
Maybe a
three-point
little bit more
play.
difficult.
A career 48% free throw shooter.
8% free
Off
throw
the mark
shoot.
at the
That's
line.
terrible.
To Bledsoe. Has a look. And 2 points to the board.
2
Okay.
points. Take them any
Here.
way you can get them.
Harden in possession. His team up by 1.
Don't let that man work. Like I said, once he get hot, that's the key. There you go. Hit another one.
James Harden. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized
Yeah,
by the
y'all in
ball.
trouble.
You actually have to focus on the dribbler's
Y'all in
belly
trouble.
button. I know that may sound cheesy,
We only up
but trust
3
me,
now,
he can't
but-
go anywhere without his core.
James
Middleton.
starting off
to
early.
Antetokounmpo. Driving
Gonna be
right
a
to the
problem for y'all
basket.
later.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Watch
They have set the tone in this
it.
one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode.
Can't give
you
up the
attack that
baseline.
paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock some
Clint, you
threes.
almost got there too, bro. Just a little bit too late. Still, I respect it. Good defensive attempt.
James Harden at
But
the
yeah, I got
controls.
Brogdon now.
Oh, had him going there for a second. To Harden. Nothing going here on that drive.
Oh, why ain't he go?
Shot clock to 4 for Houston. To Harden. Has a
Had to throw
chance.
the grenade his way. Hey, got that rebound though.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
And he scores
I
on
put
the
it back in
step
that
back.
man's hands.
It looks
Get
like
off
he's
him.
using his
Get
ball
off him.
handling to
Touch
feel
earth.
the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Giannis with it up top. Down 3.
This is just James Harden versus
Trying to cash in. Deep
Yeah,
two
James
there,
Harden
won't go.
versus
And that's how you close out on a shooter
Giannis
with a
after the
sense of
Kupo type
urgency. The shooter was
situation.
more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
James Harden fires for two, and he
Jesus.
hits.
That boy
Did
is
you see
cooking.
the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space.
I was getting ready to call for it, but like I said, he just been on a he just on a heater right now. And at the end of the day, until they start double teaming him, I don't think I'm gonna call for it. I think I'm gonna just let it ride.
Nothing
Unless
going
I
here on
just
that
see a
drive.
situation
To
just
Bledsoe.
dead and we wasting too much time.
Out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Bledsoe. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Oh, so we going small.
Now it's Harden at the controls.
Oh. Hold on.
Rockets with 4 to shoot.
Hey.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Yeah, I'm not letting Mirotic lock me down.
Giannis in control of the
He
basketball.
played good defense though,
Right now,
because
down 7.
I thought I was going
Here
to
comes
slice
the
him.
screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
Giannis with a pull up around the screen.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Couldn't have
Harden
told me
in
that was
possession.
going to be the play.
Looking to make something happen.
And one. That
Foul.
boy
They'll
is
have a chance
frying.
at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so
Can't
much
do nothing with it. He
excitement
about to
about
have
the
20 in the
play,
first.
but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention
He
to
about
the
to have
guy
a
at the
dub
end
in
of the
the
bench,
first quarter
the strength and conditioning
alone.
coach, because this kid's been putting in the
Yeah,
time
get
and
hype,
effort
man.
every day in the weight room.
Yeah, hey, that double team couldn't stop you. And one. Let's go.
James Harden at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter.
Oh, they subbed me out. They said I wasn't doing enough.
Can't convert the free throw.
They said I wasn't doing enough and subbed me out.
Hill
Just let James
to
cook, but
Middleton.
now James is out. So, what I got? Is this that bum?
Bledsoe to George Hill.
Oh no, this is easy. So I can't leave him because he can shoot that.
5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. George Hill.
Y'all
to
remember
Middleton.
he signed Ilya
Now a
Silva?
steal as the Rockets have it.
Oh, yeah, James isn't.
Sets him up. That's going to be out of
Why
bounds.
ain't go
Last
for the
touch by
ball?
Gordon.
That's crazy. That was a
Looks
great
like some
pass too.
substitutions
I don't know
are
why they
coming
let
on
me
in.
go for that.
Bledsoe with it up top. Margins 8.
Guess I'm playing what, the 4? I'm about to say.
Has a
I
look.
like Ilya Silva, but he wasn't.
Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of
So
shots.
he wasn't
But the more
ISO
effort you can
good.
give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
I hesitated just a little bit on that.
Middleton. Great look and vision. Bledsoe slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Here's Paul. Controlling the offense. Surveys the floor to Paul. Nothing going here on that drive. For 3, Everyone goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
To Middleton. Has a chance. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Paul into the front court. The lead stands at 9. To Capella.
Pocket pass and one.
And a
Let's
chance
go, boy.
at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for
boy.
letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes it's a lucky bounce, but more often
Thread the
than not,
needle on that
it's
one.
the
Y'all see that?
offensive player who makes the play happen
Right
despite
swing.
the defender's best
Too
intentions.
small, George Hill. Too small. Ain't gonna lie, I like the pass too. I like the pass.
Clint Capella trying to cash in on the three-point play. He struggled
it's
so
all
far.
good.
Unable to connect on the free throw.
I got Miritich now.
Whistled for
She
the
just
foul.
fouled him.
Chance coming up at the free throw line.
He just fouled him, sent him to the
sometimes you
line.
need to feel out your
All right, we
opponent.
up 10.
Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early
All right.
foul.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 2 shots. A career 74% free throw shooter.
Get James back in.
And gets both to
So
drop
back
at
to
the
my
line.
position. James probably gonna call it, close this quarter out. Oh, they swinging the ball around. What we doing, Chris?
Deep three
And one.
at the buzzer.
Dang,
We reached the end
foul
of the
my
first
man.
quarter here in game 1.
Should've
And
called
we're
something.
back after this. You're tuned into the NBA Finals on EA Sports.
I hate when we be frying them and they be getting highlights or more highlights than us. Well, I guess we can't say we frying them. We only up what, 9? Yeah, not even double digits. So yeah, I ain't gonna say we frying them. It actually could have been an and one against us. Now that I think
Head
about
coach
it.
Owen J. Williams with you.
Come on, don't start playing with my playing time. Don't start doing all that. Don't start doing all that. I get it. I get it. I had a bit of a slow first quarter, but don't start playing with my playing time like that,
Bledsoe.
dog. Let me ball. Let me hoop, man. It's the
Fires
finals.
the three. Not there for Bledsoe. Defense all over him. Now Paul with the basketball. They trail by 2. Here comes the screen. Fake.
Hey!
Flies to the rim and scores.
That's called
I
a
did want to throw
grown
it
man
down,
play.
but I saw the
And
lane open up.
someone's trying to get featured
Great
on
screen by
Sports, and
Kenneth
it's not.
Fareed. Yeah, we thought that little juke John.
Bledsoe.
Tony Snell. Oh, I went for the
Curling
steal.
inside. Kenneth Fareed pins it. Bucks keep possession.
Yeah.
Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down?
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that
Let's go,
player,
Chris.
I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was, so he could look for that same foul call potentially
Yeah.
the next time down the court.
Chris missed the shot. Got it back. And look for the dime.
Give him 2 points. High
Tell you, man.
Well,
Oh,
percentage.
they have
shoot.
such great flow
He was
to their
tied. I didn't even
offense
peep
this
the
evening.
score.
The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's
I did not
moving
even
around the
peep the score.
perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a
He
special
was tied. No,
cohesiveness.
hell no.
Bledsoe. Nice pass to set things up.
That's
Great
'cause I got a
job using
little
that
greedy, tried
shoulder
to
to
get that
create
steal.
contact with the defender without hesitation.
It's all good, though. Come on, Eric. What we doing, Eric? Here we go. Hey, where we going, bro? And one,
The
ref.
bucket for 2.
Come on.
Clearly not
Come on,
afraid
ref,
of the
blow that
spotlight
whistle.
here, because that was not an easy look.
Bucks at the controls.
A little, you know what I mean? A little soap step.
Bledsoe. Down low to Miritich. Won't go
Yeah.
down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. To Gerald
AG
Green.
Green. AG Green. Right at him. Come on,
Finishing
you can't
inside
guard
the
me, bro.
paint on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's.
Going to the
His
paint
handles
because
are
I'm hoping I get it
effortless.
called, but
Hill.
give me that.
To Paul. Fareed. Oh, he had him there for a second.
There we go.
Yes. and
There
a
we go.
foul. He'll have a chance at a
What to say?
three-point
Y'all
play.
got to call something
You
at
ever
some
bail
point,
out
man.
of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way,
you go.
committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Show played good defense, but Miritich Thought he was gonna block something. No. Hat. And one. Let's go to the line. Green it. Oh, come on, bro.
The free throw, perfect.
I gotta green it.
And the lead is up to 7.
Oh, now they got me guarding Giannis. I did not want this. I ain't going. Oh no, he didn't. Yeah,
Giannis
yo.
with the top. They'll run the
He
offense.
shot me twice. That's nutty.
Middleton to Antetokounmpo.
That's nutty.
He'll go to the foul line
Out
to
of
shoot.
bounds?
Love the fact that the shooter created contact
Oh,
on
you
the
talking
upward
crazy,
motion to
bro.
shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First try at the
Hey,
line.
you're down
No
7.
good.
Stop talking all spicy.
Missed the second as well.
You out, G Green. You out, bro. Dunk that. Let's go.
Gerald Green
One time for
slams it
H-Town.
down. Now the Bucks going to signal
Let's
for
go.
a
One time
timeout
for
as they'll take
H-Town.
a moment to go over things here in the second
Yeah,
quarter.
G. You smacked in the face. And I'm right here for smacking this bitch. Let's go, G Green.
Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo.
Oh yeah, I
Going
love
long,
that. I'll
beyond the
deal.
arc. Off the mark.
I
No
say
good.
I'll deal with that.
Green with the basketball. It's a 9-point lead.
Hey, let's get this screen action going.
Here comes the screen. To Paul. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Trying to cash in. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to
Let's go,
communicate.
Garrett.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot in.
Milwaukee
Oh
with the
yeah,
basketball.
strip that. See?
To Antetokounmpo.
Yeah.
4
I'll live.
3. And the rebounds grabbed by Fareed. Paul with it up top. The lead is 11.
Let me take it up top.
Has a look. Knocks
Hey.
it down. Off the step back.
Step
Eric
back.
Gordon
Good
finished
shot, bro.
second in his sixth man the
Yeah,
year ago.
yeah,
and
you ain't gonna
after
shot me
winning the
again.
previous year. But what's
Yeah.
even more astonishing
Dang, can I?
is watching his development at his time in Houston. In New Orleans, often it looked like he was lost.
You here?
But there's no doubt about it. In H-Town last year, he found a second life.
Almost
and he's so-
unlucky bounce.
Yo, get in front of me.
To Fareed.
Yeah, there we go.
Cashes in for 2.
Well, when you
Yeah.
play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great
Yeah.
things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish.
First
It's
of
called
all,
unselfish
why that guy Giannis
basketball.
being more
And there's
stringy than
nothing more
KD is
beautiful than rewarding your
ridiculous.
teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Antetokounmpo to Brogdon. Screen coming.
Just got to box him out.
And he knocks it down.
We'll live with that.
Jay, nice look right
We'll
there.
live with that.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket.
that's
Because if
not
you allow
going
him
in.
to open up, there's no stopping.
It's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
James got us off to a great start. Let's go, G. Up top. Yeah, y'all see? Started both of them, please. But it's the same joint twice. And trying to contribute. Trying to contribute to as many different ways as I can. Oof, yeah. It's the baseline joint. Could have been an and one that I looked at it again. I would have wanted that call.
Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Rockets have a comfortable lead at the halfway mark. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers. for the Houston Rockets. The Bucks would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Look at that. Nobody else in double figures, bro. Pau Gasol. He 3 for 3 and I ain't been on the court at the same time as him. They got Pau Gasol coming off their bench.
Player of the half.
How?
I'm
3
ready
for
to
3 and
skip
it making
ahead
no
and just get his
difference.
guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
I appreciate that, Jalen. To the Baja.
Who was cold?
No one
It's Middleton,
wants to be
yes,
kicked for
indeed.
this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half.
Yeah, honestly, it's
Here we
just
go
been the
with the
honest
top
show for
plays.
Milwaukee. It's Jordan G. Green upstairs.
Number
I'm not
2.
jumping with him. Why do they play this joint back twice? 2 different
Number
angles.
1.
Man, it's literally the plays that they showed at the end of the second quarter. It's the exact top 3. Yeah, I don't know why this bracket looks so crazy.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as
More
we're
the same. The
underway.
second half finna bring more of the
Giannis in
same.
control of the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. Bledsoe to Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of
Okay,
things
Chris.
to come.
It's really a dope thing
yeah,
when
basking
passing
on me
becomes
early.
infectious. But don't become
Right back
overly
at you, boy.
passive. Still take your shots when
Right
they're
back
there.
at you.
Nice pass to get things going.
Great
Showing you
pass.
why he belongs here in this league with the best of
You
the
just gonna
best.
come off the court and
Efficient
score on me?
scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Clint
Okay.
Capella with a piece.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Ha!
Big finish at the rim.
I
Backward,
know
boy.
there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Clint Capella rejects it. That's his third block this evening. PJ Tucker with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really
I'm back.
apply more pressure.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, we here.
Middleton
Get that rock
to
up.
Bledsoe.
The transition basket for you.
Brogdon to Lopez.
That's a mismatch. Oh, and he blew it.
Connect from in close.
And he smoked it.
Paul.
Oh, my God. Lost that, man.
Nice
on.
finish at the rim.
You can't do nothing with me, man.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
The drive right to the
Foul on
basket.
me.
Free throws coming up.
Even though I didn't
Sometimes
press
when you
no
get
jump
up
button,
big,
y'all. I
you
promise
get a
you I
little
didn't.
careless.
They
But attention to
automated,
detail through the end, that's how
they
you avoid
automated that
unnecessary
collision.
fouls.
And he connects on the first free throw.
I did not jump. I promise y'all I didn't.
Able to convert on both free throws.
It's cool.
Paul into the front court. The lead is 15.
Dom. Here we go.
Look out.
Yeah, double team me
And they
now.
are
Now it's
just
time for Dom.
continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Here comes the
Ain't
screen.
got nothing.
Yes.
Get out of
And the
here.
foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Eric Bledsoe at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line.
Oh, yeah, you've been working on your craft.
Paul across the timeline. They lead it by 14. Here comes the screen. To P.J. Tucker.
I'm about to call back for it. I ain't gonna lie.
Paul gets it down to Capella. Clint Capella. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate
Punch
look
that,
great,
watch.
that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created
bro.
from the
You got that
pass.
one.
Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Paul into the front court. His guys
Get this
leading
stuff
by
straight.
14. Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
Dang,
Not
that joint was like
nice touch
stuck.
around the basket with the tip.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple
yeah,
buckets
legal
on you in
screen.
a row, and everybody's
James
quiet,
Harden about to get
nobody
back
stands
in.
up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him.
Oh, yeah.
You're in a worrisome place for your team.
Paul to Harden.
Play the corner.
Got it.
It just seems like one of three things
About to
happen
restart
every
his
time
reign of
James
terror.
Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a three. Pick your poison.
Here comes the screen.
No, it's not getting back to you, Chris Middleton.
Short jumper won't fall. With the rock, it's Chris Paul.
Oh, why didn't he go for it?
Probing the defense. Rockets with 4 to shoot. To Harden. Beyond the arc for 3.
Ooh, I thought he had that too.
Smothering defense.
I was trying to get that
Great
step back. They
contest by
wouldn't
the
let me
D,
get it
but I want to
off.
see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Nothing going here on that drive.
That's crazy.
And count the
That floater was
basket
crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna
Contact
brag
on the
about that
drive
one.
can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Give me that, man.
Driving right to the basket. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation.
Right at you, Giannis.
Count the basket.
Right at you.
2 more points in the paint.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
No, so I didn't really want to guard you.
Bledsoe misfires. It's no good.
So you know who you gonna get that rebound. Oh.
To Harden.
Oh yeah, they doubling.
To Capella.
Okay.
School backs his man down for the basket.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Taking your shot at under the Kupo. Taking your
Identical
shot at
to
Giannis.
Lopez.
Ooh.
And the finish. Slam dunk.
Great dunk. That's a
Jay,
great play.
let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much
Strong
non-existent the
finish.
first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Come on. Yo.
Harden. Lets it fly
There you
from
go.
long range.
There you
Man,
go.
That was a tough shot.
It doesn't
There you
matter
go.
if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball is in this young player's hands, something just
Give me
feels
that.
right.
Middleton, the drive, right to the basket. Kenneth Fareed swats
Oh,
it.
I was on the other
Force
side
this
of the minute.
contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people.
We gotta secure the
Offense is
rebound.
more worried about getting their shot
let them
blocked
have
than they
second
are
chance,
about actually making the shot.
Opportunities.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor.
Say clear that
To
space out.
Capella. To
Ew.
the rim. Lays it up. and
Okay.
in.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
A pass
Oh, yeah,
taken
we out.
away by the Rockets.
You go back to
Ha!
the principles, things that we
On the
started
edge.
working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill.
bro.
You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Nothing going here on that drive. Add 2 points to the board.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Now Paul with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead.
Cash out.
Long range. And Chris Paul, quick catch and shoot there. 4-3. He has that sixth sense that
go,
you
Chris.
just can't teach.
He's like a traffic
Let him
cop,
double.
and he's navigating a myriad of
we
bodies
don't
coming
need to
his
be
way.
arguing,
And
bro.
there's a smaller innuendo
Let me
of the
get
game
that
that
to you.
nobody talks about.
Let the double
when he
come.
makes a great pass, he'll tell the offensive player, shoot it.
Let
go
the
up,
double
dunk
happen.
it. He will direct you and lead you to success.
You know what I'm saying? Let them try to trap me, bro.
Bledsoe to
I'm ready.
DiVincenzo.
Y'all just gotta stay ready.
Sends it away. Ooh, 5 now.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing
To the
up out of
rack,
position.
bro. Can't
I
nobody
see
do
everybody
nothing.
squatted down, really active with their hands.
Out here in
That's the
transition
mentality
all
that will
day.
lead you to where you want to go.
Bucks basketball. Bledsoe to DiVincenzo. Screen coming.
Points in the paint go crazy in this game.
Bledsoe to Gasol. Rises for the slam. He climbed the ladder on that
Okay,
Well, the
foul.
question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
one. Gordon with it.
Take a step back.
His guys holding a
Wait
big
for the
lead.
double. Uh-huh.
Capella. Down
Look at
low.
that.
Stuffs it
Yes,
down
sir.
with authority.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the
Like
dude
a
starts to try
grown
to
man.
have 40 points
Couldn't
on
do
me,
nothing
I'm
with
going to
that.
foul out. I'm
Should've
going to start
replayed
hitting him in
that.
places he's
He
not
went
used
up
to
with
being
two
hit.
hands and
I'm
just
trying to
mashed
do
on him.
anything to throw him off this game.
Yeah, don't throw it that way.
Gasol. Defended
That's
by
my steal
Tucker.
if you do.
Has a chance. Shot by Gasol. No good. Rivers to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Capella.
Dime. Oh, come on.
Austin Rivers. They work it to Capella. Down low.
Shoot that, BJ.
Fires the three. Tucker.
Let's go.
Dead on three-point shooter. Tough to guard.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Rivers with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. They get it down to
That's a
Tucker.
great pass, EJ.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things
That's
that
a
I've
great
seen as a difference maker in
pass.
this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive.
what we doing?
But when that shot is
What we
working
doing?
like
Oh,
that,
why didn't you try to
got
make
it
me
any
back
way you
with it
want.
like that?
Trying to cash in. Bledsoe shot misses. To Capella.
Right
Nice
there, bro.
Pace, sets it up
They
and
not
slams
set up
it
on
down.
It
defense.
just seems like nobody
Getting
can
that
stop
ball
him.
up
But
immediately.
man, once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Now a whistle. And we'll get a
Can't
timeout
do nothing with
called
us.
by Milwaukee.
BTA. BTA. BTA.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes.
Uh-huh.
Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in it. They even throw their bodies into it. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Even James Harden off the
Nothing
floor for
going
too
here
long. I
on
ain't
that
gonna lie to
drive.
y'all.
Oh, he had him there for a second.
Cash.
Ball.
Ooh.
Here's a chance from long range. Rebound taken down by the Bucks.
Yeah, Giannis. Go ahead, do all that.
George Hill.
Dribbling around
To
if you want to.
Antetokounmpo.
Setting the screens. I see that. Oh, big cut.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
We'll live with that. We can live with that.
Paul with it up top. They can get a 2 for 1 if they hurry. Nothing going here on that drive. To Capella. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Capella with the jumper.
Perspective, one of the things
20
that I
points
learned
on
when I played in
10%
the
shooting.
league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. He'll put it up.
Yeah.
At the buzzer.
Count that.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. It's been all Rockets.
BTA, man. Grown man. Get off of him, DiVincenzo. Get off of him, Dante. Yeah. Chris with the steal. Pushing the break. Here we go. A lot of transition baskets for your boy today. Good tip. Look at that. Right by you. Well, you mean bring it back a little bit for, for style.
Rockets basketball.
Hey, chill out.
Bledsoe to Hill.
I know I ain't guarding you, but chill out acting like you just gonna mix my man. And I ain't got no say in the matter.
On the painted area, won't go down. Paul. Down low, it's Gordon.
Right at him.
That's toughness right
Ain't no
there.
call for that.
Physical inside.
Eric Gordon in the paint.
Gets it to go.
And there's
Eric
nothing
Gordon
more
in the paint.
mentally intimidating
Almost
for
as
your
good as a
opponent
bucket,
than
man.
when your own teammates
That's
are
a tank.
unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Hill. Down low to Mirotic.
Yeah, we'll live.
Short jumper off the mark. To Paul.
5-minute time. Let this play cook. I'm going to force to let Eric Gordon, yeah.
Nothing going here on that drive. Al Gasol tips it.
Okay, way to beat it, Nene.
Jay, that's
Way to
been
hold
the story
it. Way
this
to hold
evening.
your man down. Way to have his back, man.
Another dunk, another easy possession.
Way to back your bro
How
up, man.
demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the
That's
bench
my
yelling.
bad.
I don't see anybody on
That's
the
my
court
bad,
even
y'all.
angry right now.
Whoa, Chris Middleton. Now 3 for 9.
You hear coaches
3
talk
for
all the
9,
time
yeah.
about passing
Let's
the
get hype
ball
about
on
him being
time
3
and
for
on
9,
target.
y'all.
As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to
Let's
you
get
in a
hype
position
about
where
that.
I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play
Oh,
easy,
yeah.
that's a
Eric
win-win.
Gordon versus
Nothing going here on
Eric
that
Bledsoe.
drive.
Cash.
And he
Stop
buries
playing
it.
with him.
You know, it reminds
10
me
points
of a
off the
story
bench.
A legendary coach
Come
once
on,
told me. He
man.
said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively
And I stole that.
together as one.
Off
That's how
him?
you deliver a
Yes,
knockout
yes,
punch.
indeed.
And that's
Yes,
what we're
indeed.
seeing tonight.
Turnover. Going the other way. Defensive stops. Come on.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Paul.
Ooh, step back. Catch it.
The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognize how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
To Gasol.
Here. Yeah, you're not free. Fucking that up, Chris Middleton.
The Bucks with 4 to shoot.
32, yeah.
Has a look.
Can't get that.
Hill can't connect.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Hill across the
guard
timeline. Down a bundle.
All right, get Powell the ball. Watch me.
Bledsoe.
Let's say.
Down low Gasol.
Yeah.
Not done yet. Grabs his own miss
couldn't
and
do nothing on the
scores.
second
Good
one.
concentration.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To P.J. Tucker. Now a steal by
Y'all
Milwaukee.
forced that. Why?
Bledsoe.
And he made that?
Three-pointer is good.
We love to break this game down analytically. We even love to break it down more psychologically. But sometimes it's just about settling into the game. Seemed like in the first half things were rushed. Now we finally see them have their composure and their poise.
To Paul. Tucker. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Shot clock violation.
Come on, Eric. Come on, Eric.
Bledsoe.
Can I get another possession before this is over?
To Middleton.
I'm not gonna foul you. You got too much time.
Down to 5 on the
You gotta try for a
24.
stupid step back. Let's see it.
Middleton. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching
Oh,
strategy.
y'all see it change direction?
They're utilizing
Hey.
their bench, keeping fresh legs
I
to
don't
that
get
shooter
4 free throws,
consistently throughout the
guys.
course of the game.
So many no calls during this game. It's crazy. But I did a lot of going to the rim.
Assist.
Did a lot of going to the rack. That should have been a foul too. Come on, bro.
Taking a big step that time, but they'll count the bucket. It's the Rockets who are victorious, capping off a dream season. They've captured their first NBA title since 1995.
Wait, what?
For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen.
This was set to
has been
one
the
game?
NBA playoffs on EA Sports.
No way.
Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
What sentence was these? What? They can't be serious. Bro, this is really it?
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up.
Nah, blood. Ain't no way.
The Rockets got themselves a win here today. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well.
Ain't no way. You mean tell me we played 7-game series?
Check out the leading scores for the Houston Rockets. The Bucks.
You
just
trying
couldn't
to
get
tell me
within
we
striking
played
distance
7-game
toward the end
series?
of the game. And even though some of them smiled and shook
Every
hands with the other
series.
guys after the game, you can
And the
tell
finals
by the way
is
they
one
headed to
game?
the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Check out the leading scores for the
Giannis
Milwaukee
did Giannis
Bucks.
things. Eric Bledsoe made a couple of incredible shots. He ain't really had no help though. Giannis really ain't had no help. The defense was the name of the game.
Showed us how important defense can be in this league, especially when it leads to plenty of opportunities on the other end of the court.
Oh, Chris. Good finish, eh? I don't think I had no turnovers this game either.
Player of the game.
It's definitely me. We ain't got front.
When you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone.
Get off me. There's a lot of rack work. Almost had me a 40 ball. Almost. Almost.
Was gold.
Threes I was missing. I'd have definitely been in the 40s.
Segment you want to be in.
Yeah, locked you up, buddy.
But even the best players
Locked you up,
find
buddy.
their way into this part of the show.
Couldn't do nothing with me, and you couldn't do nothing against me.
These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Nightmare matchup for you.
Number
Did a
2.
lot of that all game, running the floor. This was a good finish. I'll hold you. This was tough. Should have been the one.
Number 1.
Just flew by them. Put the turbos on and went straight by them boys.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I know I missed that objective of 4 free throws. Because I only got to the line once, even though I should have got to the line way more times than that. Let me double check. I think I really didn't have no turnovers, which would be great for having 10 assists. Didn't shoot the 3 ball great, but everything was at the rack. Yep, no turnovers. Great. So I dropped my turnover ratio even further. I love it. But please tell me that wasn't really the end of the series. I'm gonna kind of be let down. I was looking forward to playing a full best of 7. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that can't be the case. That can't be the case. They wouldn't have put up all them games if you just won one game and the series was over. Because he was like, they captured our championship. You didn't show no celebration, no nothing. They had to be wrong. That had to be wrong. Had to be. Let's look what they say. No, it didn't.
Your boy QJB back with some more highlights of the one crazy athletic play today. Let's get right into it.
Yes, indeed.
Oh my, did you see that? Going up with that easy layup. They made that look simple. Maybe we'll see another crazy layup. Who knows when we're talking about the one? Your boy QJB signing out. Peace.
It's crazy. You look like his avatar. Rockets never victory over the bus. Both teams continue to have their eyes on the prize. Okay, yeah. That was just game 1. I was about to say, please, not like that. Not like that. Okay. OG got to say. First finals game and you walk away with the win. Congratulations, you're one step closer to victory. I wanted to say something earlier, but the advice of your coaches take priority now. Can't have an old geezer like me distracting you. Always a welcome distraction. I saw you up in the stands. Thanks for coming out to show support. Thanks. It feels good to have one in the bank. Now I gotta win the next 3. Remember when we started this journey together? Look how far we've come since high school. It's taken sweat and sacrifice, but this is an incredible achievement for your rookie year. You have exceeded every expectation. So I said I didn't want to be a distraction, but let's do a quick exercise. I know it's over text, so get creative. Close your eyes, relax your breathing, and clear your mind. What does it mean to win this? Winning proves we're the better team, not just that we're the best team in the league. If I win a championship, that means I can write my own rules down the line. This will help my career. Both things are true, but I'm the type of team player type of guy. You're staying in the present moment. That's good. You want to be considered the best, to be respected for your skills. Yes, that's just it exactly. Those are worthwhile goals. Keep them in mind as you move ahead, and no matter what happens, remember that you made it this far. That in itself is something to be proud of. I am. I got so much proud. I should have been in line. I'll be prouder when that final buzzer sounds and we've won it all. Yeah, no, that's more my thing. I should have been a lion. That's a corny line. Whoever wrote that, that was garbage. I would have picked the next thing no matter what it said, rather than pick, I got so much pride, I should have been a lion. That's garbage writing. Literally horrendous. All right, so that was the end of game one. Smacked them by 31. And that was with James Harden never coming back in for most of the second half. And me just flying down the court, getting transition baskets, not even shooting the three well. I was 2 for 5. And I usually shoot more than 5 threes, and I usually make more than 2. So this could have got a lot uglier. I don't think Chris Paul didn't do a lot that game either. Let's view the box score right quick. He was good, but he didn't, do big numbers in that game either. Oh yeah, he did. I lied. 21 and 10. He was tough. Okay, so he did. Okay. I lied on Chris Paul. That's a very efficient game for your starting point guard. 21 and 10. What did James end up having? He had a quiet 23. A quiet 23 and 4. So, Clint had a great game. Didn't miss from the field. 10 for 10 for 20 points, 7 rebounds and 5 blocks. Yeah, man. Eric Gordon gave us nice 10 off the bench. So, yeah, like I said, that was with James having a light game. So yeah, it's finna get bad for Milwaukee. Y'all seen Chris Middleton can't do nothing with my guy. So at the end of the day, if James Harden pour it on, Chris Paul have another one of them 20 and 10 type games, I'm gonna probably have 40 if that happens. Because once they start double teaming, James Harden, I'm gonna make sure I'm the open man, and I'm gonna knock down some shots that I should have knocked down this game. Anyway, I appreciate everybody who will watch this at some point. Yeah, everybody who tunes in at some point, I appreciate it. Like it, share it, say whatever it is to do. Feel free to drop comments. Like I say, tips, criticisms, whatever. I do know that there sometimes is a little lag in the sound, so I apologize for that. I'm not quite sure how to fix that problem, but I'll figure it out at some point. Again, thank you for viewing, watching this, and I hope you enjoy the gameplay. Shout out to everybody playing NBA Live 19. For those who are not, and they tired of 2K25, come on back to NBA Live at 19. I promise you'll have some fun. I promise you will. Make you a new build. Unlike with 2K, you don't have to. It's not going to cost you money to make a new build. It'll cost you some time to get the build right and play the different modes. But you could play the streets mode that'll help level your player up and all that kind of stuff. It's all these different avenues that'll help you get ready for the league and stuff like that. So hope everybody, this is the beginning of a new week, so I hope everybody has a good week this week. I'll see y'all later on for game 2, maybe tomorrow night. I'll see y'all for game 2. As I always say, be smart, be respectful, be patient, be kind to as many people as you possibly can. I know some people are going to make that impossible. Don't worry about those people. But make sure every single day to take the time out to be kind to yourselves, because you cannot pour out of an empty cup. Appreciate y'all. Be safe and stay dangerous. We out.